Crap. And we're gone. We're live. Okay. What is MACU? Massachusetts. MACU. Mountain American Credit Union, of course. Mid America. Wait. Oh, it's in Oklahoma. Mid America. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Club Esports at WMU. We have an Overwatch set against WMU versus MACU, which we're speculating is Mid America Christian University.
I wouldn't speculate. I would just say MACU.
MACU.
Looks like it's going to be a heater. We got some pretty strong players on both sides. And we're starting on Busan. Before the game started, they did some bans. WMU banning out Mauga and MACU banning out Tracer.
Now,
All right, we both sound pretty good. You might be good to like turn your mic up a hair, but other than that,
And here we
we're
are.
going into the first map.
Beautiful map of Busan.
Gorgeous. Got the rain map on. I don't know what this one is called. This is one with the drum in the middle. They banned, we had WMU ban Mauga and MACE ban Tracer. We saw a strong Mauga player on the MAC side, and I think Tracer's just pretty tough to play against.
Okay.
ready for battle.
Looks like we're rolling out from MACU. We're going to have a Rhine, Sombra, Bastion, Curie, Wu Yang. And it looks like we're going to have a bit more of a dive comp from WMU. We're having Jonah come out on the Hazard, Genji, Tracer, Curie, and Sojourn.
I don't understand the settings. Oh, there we go.
We're looking to play pretty aggressive here, it looks like. We're going to get started.
Round
Do a
one.
quick switch to Juno, probably to get the speed out of the... Yep.
Hey, it's Kiriko.
See how things go here.
Mora's going to be the first to engage here.
Yeah. I think we're probably just going to look to play slow. They're going to want to watch out for that turret form from Bastion here. Things could get pretty sticky if they get caught out. Hazard can kind of get ripped apart pretty easily. They're just taking high ground space here. I actually really like this. They're going to wall off the back line. Wu Yang is caught out of position, gets sniped by Desania. Sombra's going to have no way of getting out and get sniped too. They're going to collapse on the point. They do get the point though. Young's looking pretty low.
I'm trying to stay on as much as possible here.
I think they're going to try and
This flank's not covered here.
beautiful cleanup. And yeah, that's a pretty tough stagger coming from MACU. Spawns are going to be a little all over the place. Not a bad first fight from WMU though. I really like how they kind of cut up the back line there. We don't have any ults coming up quite yet, but I think our strong ones is going to be some kind of Curie ult matched with Sojourn. Maybe just any ult with Hazard. That character's strong. We're going to see Golden just walk straight to point. Kind of a Giga Chat actually.
Does not
Charges
take no
out,
for
just
an
trying to
answer.
get some space.
So,
do
do
it
they
Sombra
have to
some-
be on the point to be getting percentage, or do they just capture
Correct,
it
yep.
and get percentage?
They need to be on the point capturing it. As the point is captured, they're going to get percentage. They're going to get a great pick off of the Wu Yang and immediately clean up the soldier right after. Reinhardt has no charge. He's going to be really cut off.
Oh, Sword
They're gonna
gets
get
picked
cleaned
out by
right up.
Golden, but he gets
Sombra's
taken
gonna
down in the
cap?
process.
No. So yeah, and then once somebody else is also on the point, the capture progress is paused until only one team is on the point. We've got Shatter from Golden here, and Sojourn ult from
Sombra's capping
Sojourn.
again.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to be a little fly pestering. It's gonna be tough for them to not get shattered. They need to play really spaced out, which look like they're working on right now. I really like how their Rhine is looking right now. One shatter can really clean up a fight here.
WMU's
But,
played some
I
pretty
mean,
good positioning here, kind of putting
yeah,
their tank up front and everybody else way back.
Yeah, they're not giving any opportunity for a slam. We got a Curio coming out. Slam!
The shatter
Doesn't-
takes nobody
doesn't get
with him,
anybody?
and he's
Oh,
down.
man.
That was just an absolute cleanup from Western there.
Hazard,
right
yeah, just
into the
cleans
fight.
right up.
And
No, oh, just Curio used. It looks like they're going to have 4 ults for this desperate touch, probably coming from the Sombra.
now do ults transfer to the next point?
They do not, so they're going to want to use everything here that they can.
Now.
Sojourn ult comes out. They're not even going to get touched with Hazard ult coming down and rooting them to the ground.
There's
And round one's going to go to,
Oh, Western's
going to go to the WMU.
Wow, that was a pretty dominant first showing.
That
for
was,
Western.
that's I think Reinhardt into their team is going to be really, really tough. Even with the Lucio speeding him forward, I think the space you can't take against this team is going to be really hard to work around. I'm really happy with how WMU's positioned as well. We got our support so far back. They have no dive really. Looks like they're switching to the May here. I think we'll maybe see a bit more of a brawl type kind of play. Yeah, we're going to go Zarya as well. Maybe look to get some bubbles on the Hazard dive targets.
Wait, we just swapped off of Hazard.
We did.
Ramatra
Getting on
now.
Ramatra. I do like that, though. This map is a lot more enclosed. Point's going to be a lot more of a central focus point, and we've got the choke points up top as well. I'm really loving this Sojourn, though. This Sojourn is putting in some work. 13-1 currently.
Wow. Killing it.
But we're going to have to watch out. Zarya and May can put out some pretty good damage here. Oh my god, and they just get ripped apart. The damage is insane.
It's a massacre.
They just can't handle it. DPS are let down range. That's gorgeous.
I'm on the
Point's gonna come up.
Off. We got someone tapping in the back. And I know I played this map before, and it is not easy to get out of these little hallways.
It is it's tough for sure. I mean, POV. I mean,
he just walled off my my spectator cam there.
I think the issue that MACE is going to run into here is the damage they're putting out with the healing that they can put out. Not a lot of burst healing, but they do get a good pick with Zarya. Lucio's getting caught out a little bit. Wall ride's out.
Looks like he's safe. They're going to get the cap here, it looks like, unless WMU gets on there.
No, they're going to look to stay.
Mantro's on there alone, though. All the healers are dead. There's no DPS to help back him up. Oh, it actually looks like he does have help. And Kiriko's gone. Jonah's gone. And MACU was able to take the point back. Made a pretty good showing there. Didn't drop a single guy.
I think the Reaper switch from Rest here is honestly not bad. The damage you can put up in this kind of closed quarters environment is going to be really strong for Maze. Zarya looking to get some energy here. Probably looking at like 45, 50 energy. Really getting aggressive. Going to Ramatra ult.
He gets walled off. It's going to slow him down a little bit, but it looks like he's kind of just walking
Lucio's
straight
speed
through
is just holy donk walk. That is insane. May's still behind, kind of on the Sojourn currently. Looks like he might get picked off. No. Reaper teleports out, leaving May to fend for herself.
Yeah.
They do smell this Reaper though. He's not playing safe here at all. He might get this great pick. Moira's there as well, but yeah, that is an insane pick. It's going to be a stagger, kind of force Mace to take a few extra seconds to get their next push out. 4 ults on the WMU side, 5 ults coming up on Mace's side. This is going to be quite the color fest. Getting stuff. Yeah,
it's melting pretty quick, but they're got that massive shield from swapping to him.
Amazing pick off the May there, though. They're just going to play slow. Use 2 ults to hold that, or just 1 ult. No, 2 ults, sorry. To hold that down. Reaper's going to teleport behind them. A grab. A huge beat to keep him safe. Turtle.
Oh, there's the
Lucio goes down.
He just gets turned on instantly.
Lucio going to be able to come back really quickly on this last fight. Maywall's almost holding them in place here. 90%.
He's getting melted. May is down. They're chasing.
Are they even going to be able to have a touch? Moira looks like she's going to go under. Yep, they're going under to try and get a touch. Will it matter? Just barely. They're going to turn onto point. Reaper's going to teleport high ground, but this looks like quite the cleanup.
No supports here to back up the tank. This one's over.
And these two do have ult, but I don't even think they'll be able to get a taunt. A great boot from Lucio, and that's the first game.
Pretty
WMU
clean,
Club.
Pretty dominant performance by Western to take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little sweep coming through.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked how this Sojourn is playing. I mean, the aim is clean, the positioning is perfect, the tank is holding space for her. You take a look at this play here. Yeah, this was the cleanup on that early first fight where we saw them, the Hazard, wall off their supports and just leave the rest of their team out to dry. Beautiful stuff.
Play by Dasani.
I don't know how this next map pick works, but we'll take a look and see what happens. Just gorgeous stuff.
And we'll be right back.
and Zarya can't be picked.
Now
All right,
entering.
we're going back on.
Initiating.
Welcome back to game 2.
Pretty powerful showing from WMU on the first map. Looks like we're going to have WMU defending and MACU attacking. I'm going to wonder what we're going to see here. We have a Sojourn ban from MACU and a Zarya ban from WMU. I think they wanted to shut down that Zarya that was putting in a little bit of work on Busan. We're going to have to take a look and see what takes place here.
And a different game mode this time.
Ready.
Can you describe this one for me?
Well, of course, yeah. We've got hybrids. We're going to look to capture this first point. We're going to push the payload through this gorgeous town that we've got here. We're going to both take turns on doing attacking and defending. So we're going to see who can get further on either side.
No problem.
Looks like we're both kind of going with a brawl-heavy kind of comp. I really like Symmetra on this map. You got the turrets you can put up on the choke point. Actually, they're attacking. Never mind. Could be fun stuff. We'll see how it goes. Devon attack. WMU with Ramatra, Tracer, Cass. Kiriana on defense. I think Tracer's probably going to look to, playing the hotel on the right here. They switched to Winston last second. Farah and Reaper. I think they're going to have a little trouble getting in the air, though. We'll have to see how the dive goes. I really love where our supports are playing, though. I mean, they are so far back. They're not going to get touched unless they go all the way around.
Farah's already looking.
Farah getting really low.
Yeah. Nice healing by Kiriko to respond to that.
Wu Yang's cut off all by himself and gets meleeed by Tracer and taken out. Our supports are getting jumped by the Winston. Looks like they're going to disengage.
Spectate.
We got 3 of them in the back. Farah and Wu Yang stuck main, it looks like. They kind of got him pinched off. I like this.
Yeah, but this is a little scary for Western, though. They got to look behind and in front.
Yeah. We've got no real verticality on our tank here, but Wu Yang already getting ripped apart. Looks like they dropped. They're on point now. Tracer's getting tagged, forced to recall. Ramatra in turret form, just kind of getting pelted with bullets. Winston goes down, though. Able to get on point and stop that cap.
Yeah, without the Winston, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to cap this point. There goes Pharaoh as well. Kiriko, too. It's just an absolute slaughter out here.
Clean up.
Wow. Yeah, as soon as Winton went down, it was just a quick little cleanup.
Yeah. I think they're going to have a little bit of trouble on the Winston here. Looks like he's maybe going back to switch. Yep, going on the Mauga.
Ooh.
Just a little too much damage coming out. Not enough healing maybe to keep it up. I like where our Tracer's playing, though. She's going to look to maybe pressure this Kiriko coming up to her.
Oh, yep.
I don't want to get picked
Not
off
looking
by
too
the
good
Farah,
with
though.
Farah there, though. Gets the health pack, and it looks like she's going to be out.
Yeah, I think she's just Mauga immediately running behind onto the Ana.
Way in the back line there. 1 HP. Heal
Oh
come
my god,
on
what a
him.
cleanse.
Perfect cleanse, good healing.
And, oh my goodness,
Wow.
yeah.
I like
Amazing
the idea
coordination.
there, but there was
I mean, yeah, WMU's locked in.
a little bit too aggressive. When you're playing a team that's as close together and has this kind of chemistry, you can't be doing that.
Another stagger coming out from Reaper as well. They're going to have to wait a few seconds for him to come back before they can even think about pushing. 1:40 on the clock. We got 4 ults on the WMU side. Probably going to look for a Ramatra Nano or a Ramatra Kiriko ult. On Meisu side, they switched, so their ultimates are going to be a bit further behind, but the Nano Ramatra are going to run behind and get a bunch of damage. Not kill anything. Just 1 health is going to stay alive.
And just gets melted. Ramatra is just cleaning up this team right now. The Nano plus the ult is just disgusting.
Looks like the Ana picked up the speed serum, so it gives a 40% movement boost to the person she nanos and herself. Good for survivability, good for engaging, all around really good for this kind of comp, I think.
I totally forgot that they added those upgrades into it.
Oh yeah, the perks make this game a lot more fun.
Oh yeah.
Farah does have ult here. She's kind of lurking in the sky here. I mean, that ult it comes out, it's going to do some damage.
Taking up his position in this room right now. Looks like he can just work out pretty quick. He's already half HP while he's picking up his
He's walking up, anti. The cleanse gets missed! Past the Wu Yang ulted, it still dies through.
Bastion goes for the flank and just gets melted as well.
20 seconds on the clock. Gets dinked by the Kiriko, or their Pharah. It's going to be cleanup city here. 10 seconds to try and touch. Mauga uses dash too early. Tracer pestering them like a mosquito. Can't quite smack. Mauga running to point.
Trying to support this Mauga team.
Amazing cleanse. Another great anti from Anna.
Fair all goes through. Cassie responds with a headshot.
Beautiful stuff. Lucio trying to stall on point by himself. Bastion having to hold forward. Wu Yang touch a point, and all of them getting cleaned up. Wow.
Another dominant performance by Western, shutting them down from even capturing the point.
Beautiful stuff from the WMU Broncos. I mean, we saw some great support positioning and plays there. Some great antis. Kiriko being able to keep up Anna throughout the fight. I mean, that was just beautiful textbook stuff. We're going to watch
really
WMU kind of take a push.
From our perspective, be some communication difference. Some headstrong engagements by the tank on the side of MACU is getting picked out pretty quick here.
Yeah, I think WMU's quite locked in with each other. Definitely keeping things tight-knit. I'm really happy with how they're playing. They're playing like they know what they're doing, and that's what we need to see.
Ready for battle.
See the Ramatra pick come out again, and we're getting Risa as a response this time.
Risa May, you're going to probably look to wall off that main choke point, play a little closer. Unfortunately, you don't have the luxury of letting them get on point for more than the 55% that they were able to get. So probably playing close on the choke point, looking to keep them close. They're actually all crouching up forward here. Likely to mask their presence.
Stealth walking.
Maybe some kind of fear. Looking like we got some different DPS coming here. We got Desania on Soldier, Top Ramen King on Genji. Looks like we're going to do a bit of a aggressive kind of dive/brawl.
Yeah, and they're really exaggerating that with the Lucio pick, one of my favorite characters here.
Oh, yeah.
Love to see that come out.
Yeah, May holding that corner. They're going to look to wall off the Malgar. Are they going to be able to break the middle column? Getting boost back. Great pick from Top Ramen King, though. Malgar's still looking pretty low. Might have to slow it down for a sec.
That is Ramatra, my good sir.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, Ramatra. Another good pick from Desania here. They get the high ground with the Lucio.
Looks like
switch to Sombra to get back.
Yeah, swapping off the May for the Sombra.
Soldier playing high ground here, just going to pressure this Anna. Not much you can really do with Ramatra putting the left-right hook to the face.
Man.
WMU's going to get on point.
No tank. Most of MACU is missing. They're all dead. And it should be an easy 55.7% here.
Another great round from WMU.
Just like that. Wow.
Didn't even get to see the beautiful rest of King's Row. We were stuck on that first point, but it's a blessing in disguise, I reckon.
What a shame. And Jonah's going to get play of the game on that from Mako.
Probably this Nano Kiriko? Yeah, I mean, he gets the speed boost, he gets to throw out those left-right punches. Coming back when he knows he needs to, just gorgeous stuff. Cleaning up right at the end there.
What a character.
We will be right back and see you in Game 3.
Okay, sir, it seems their MACU side of the lobby is empty.
Oh, was it just a best of 3? Oh, never mind. It looks like it was just a best of 3.
Either way, we'll be right back to see if we're playing more or not. All right, welcome back. Sorry for the long delay. We were waiting on some other teams to finish up their games. We're playing against Eastern Michigan University for this match. And for bands, we have Symmetra coming out from Western and Diva coming out from Eastern. Should be
Could be a pretty interesting match.
I hope it's going to be a bit of a more competitive game than the last.
Oh yeah.
Not in the
I
favor
agree.
of Eastern, of course, but should be pretty easy wins. Looks like on Eastern's side, Otzel, their tank, is going to be a bit of a threat on the field.
Now
But we're going back
to the site.
to beautiful Busan.
Initiating match.
Back on the map with the drum. I'm gonna see if Jonah and his team kind of look to go back to the hazard gaming that they were doing on the last map when they were playing the MACU. Maybe look to do something different. They had some great positioning here, keeping their supports real far back. It could be a pretty tough first fight if EMU picks up some kind of brawl tank with not a ton of mobility. If they've done their homework, they might be able to figure that out.
Ready for battle.
And there it is,
Yep.
we're locking in hazard again.
Looks like the pretty similar comp, almost the exact same. I'm pretty sure. I think we had a Genji last time. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Also-
Sketchy over Tracer because Tracer Ban was...
Nobody uses 15
True.
electric guitars like
Looks like we got Zarya, Vendetta, Sojourn, Lucio, and Kiriko. Looks to be quite the rushdown team. Vendetta's pretty strong.
Okay, yeah,
Quite the
that's
pub
been
stomping
good,
kind of
Jay. That's a newer one for me. Explain a little bit about it.
She's got a melee swing. She's got some great mobility, really good burst damage, kind of a pretty big threat, and an ultimate that can slice through the competition pretty easily. So on this right side, she dives in, getting a bubble from Zarya. Dash him right back out.
Pressuring them all. Tracer's right in the middle of the team, hitting the corner.
Looking to probably pepper damage for a bit.
Oh, that is the spot.
Nice, yep. Vendetta getting bubbled again, gonna look to go to that back line. Probably gonna be a similar game plan. Gets about half though.
He gets out, back to heals. We're looking a lot more
Great
solid
mobility.
of a fight here than our first match against MAC.
But the point is still contested here. We're gonna have to watch and see kind of how this fight progresses. At a bit of a standstill. Getting a pick on the Kiriko. Sojourn getting great shots off.
Goes down to
Zarya looking pretty low.
And if you can see that right now with Jonah going down. No tank for Western. You can make this a little bit sketchier. There goes Tracer as
Getting
well.
cleaned up. Smartly backing off, giving him the rest of that point. Yeah, those bubbles on the Vendetta are gonna give her a lot of space to kind of do what she wants. It's gonna be a bit of an issue, especially with their excuse me, Sojourn peppering them from the back.
Looks like, so this Vendetta plays a lot like the hero from Model Rival.
Yeah, kind of like Magic a bit. Dashing in and out. Yep, Vendetta coming in with a bubble again. On Kiriko. Oh my gosh, Kiriko getting headshot by Sojourn.
Kiriko going down again early in this fight.
Gonna have to probably take a second and relax.
I still plan to get you home safe.
Good spacing from Western, realizing that one of their healers is down. But without the
Looks like they're gonna go in quickly,
on the side of
though.
Eastern Michigan, they're gonna lose a lot of damage. Oh, and there goes our Sojourn really quick.
Yeah, that overhead slash can do some big damage.
Zarya
Zarya looking pretty low. They get him down. Vendetta won
Get
again.
as low as well. We got Hazard all off cooldown. You can look for some kind of engage here with it. They're going up front really fast.
Back off, looks like. Yeah, Hazard's going to be a good ult here. Unfortunately, the Zarya bubble is going to at least give one or two of them free reign out of that. They also have the Lucio ult in case of anything. I think the W is going to have a little bit of trouble holding this with defensive ults on coming online.
3 ults up for
Really, it's about to be 5. Sojourn ult comes out from the side of EMU. Kiriko gets taken out, gets the Kasune down first. Zarya getting run down.
coming up. Looking to get some picks here on the Symmetra. We got
Pretty pressing Q.
it's just not enough damage with the Lucio all coming through the same fire. Western drops off the point completely.
Yeah, Lucio looking to die on point. The interesting thing about Vendetta's ult is it completely ignores shields, it ignores barriers, it ignores overhealth. It just completely cuts right through you and takes as much damage as it wants. So the Lucio ulting unfortunately did not save them. I'm gonna have to either look to peel or just respect the range. I don't know what the slam comes down on Kiriko, forced to cleanse. Keeps in the point, gets grabbed for it, no cooldowns.
Sorry, cleans up.
Unfortunately.
This is not looking good for Western in this fight.
Yeah, Vendetta getting a bunch of free space with the bubble, being able to get a slash or two down on one of the squishies is really gonna hurt, especially when cooldowns are forced out as early as they were like that fight.
We got no ults up on either side. Closest one is Tracer at 84%. That could lead to a pick on one of the healers, and that'll probably be the best outcome for Western.
Vendetta just walloping down on the hazard and taking him out.
Vendetta's looking dead though. Oh my, it's their life saved
Bailed out.
by a headshot from Sojourn, and it is game one, or round one, to Eastern Michigan University.
Score 0.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be tough. The Vendetta really does some great damage. The overhead slash, I believe, does 125 with a critic on the head.
That's enough to one-shot.
Pretty tough. Tracer has 175, so it's pretty much a one-shot if she's getting peppered by anything else at all. I think WMU is going to want to maybe try and get some bubbles, get some peel, get something to kind of live this, maybe some tankier heroes. Or else this Vendetta is just going to keep raining and getting free energy. And Zarya's going to keep getting free energy from the bubble she's getting too.
This Vendetta pick is scary.
Been out for a few weeks now. Got a few nerfs, but still very strong, especially in a coordinated setting like this. Looks like we're switching to Winston Reaper. Honestly, might not be a bad pick. Vendetta, a bit easier to track, a bit easier to take down, especially with Winston. Comes in, gets the bubble from Zarya like we've seen before, forces Reaper Wraith out. Sojourn getting a bubble as well. Zarya coming in full charge.
That's right in the middle of the mix. Just instantly gets out with that dash.
Yeah, from Sojourn getting a right click off and taking out Lucio.
Lucio going down here is another early pick against the healers for Eastern.
Looking to maybe get the point. Reaper get taken down by the high energy. Zarya getting fed so much power from this Vendetta, getting recharged off the bubbles and getting ripped apart. It almost looks like the Vendetta is the tank in a lot of these fights. The Vendetta goes in, gets bubbled by the Zarya, and then when Vendetta's not in there wreaking havoc on the backline, you've got a huge woman with a huge beam tearing up the team afterwards.
This is nasty to watch. The Vendetta just goes in deep with that bubble on her and then melts everybody, gets out for free, and then Zarya comes in and cleans up.
Looks like they're going to try going right side here. We're going to hopefully see a dive. I think trying to stick close and fight this Vendetta has just not been working for WMU. Maybe force the Vendetta to fight the Winston in your own backline. Sojourn, great position up top here. Getting challenged by our own Sojourn. Vendetta coming in, just getting one clean swipe over the head and another to take him out. We do get the point though. Vendetta half, dashing out.
There goes Winton.
And another good cleanup from this Sojourn. Blue having some great shots this fight. I mean, getting those important right clicks where the Vendetta gets the overhead slash is a really hard combo to beat. It's a lot of burst damage. It's a lot of working around. It's just tough stuff for WMU. We're going to see what they can do here. They have a Kiriko ult coming up, a Lucio ult as well, but, I mean, the ult economy is definitely in favor for EMU here. We've got a Graviton Surge and a Vendetta. We could probably save the Sojourn ult for the last overtime fight of some kind. It's definitely going to be hard. The Vendetta ult coming out, the big sword.
Look at that Lucio.
Lucio lives with just a sliver.
But not enough damage to kill.
Bubbled again by Zarya. Winston going to the backline on Juno.
All and Zarya all come out. Sojourn
backline getting
gets
cleaned up.
It's kind of a massacre right now. Winton takes a kill.
Throwing out a great punch.
Just
another cleanup.
Wow. It's looking like a very tight, strong comp. They know what they wanted to do when they came into this game, and they're doing it perfect.
WMU's coming up with Primal and Lucio ult. Lucio ult on the side of EMU as well. They're going to have to get rushed on the point a little bit here. Vendetta lurking in the shadows up above.
Winston's on and holding strong. The rest of the team's following through. Sojourn gets picked immediately. Lucio ult comes out.
Both sides of Lucio ult. Vendetta spinning to win.
Primal's
getting
out
ripped
as
apart.
well. We got Bubble on board, but the Western supports and DPS are gone, and Winston is left all alone on site.
Another cleanup from EMU. A great game plan coming into this game. get some good close-up damage with the bubbles. Have Sojin kind of clean up with right clicks in the back, and WMU unfortunately could not come back to that.
This vendetta is insane.
We might look probably at a Vendetta ban in the upcoming match, or maybe look to kind of take apart this comp, because that was quite a decisive victory from the EMU.
I think that is the right move for us to get rid of this champ for Reagis here.
I mean, yeah, just the overhead slashes.
Holy. What a massacre.
We'll be back in map 2.
All right.
Now.
All right, welcome back, and we're on Kings Row this time. Same as the last game. Map 2, we're on hybrid mode.
We had a...
Oh,
Go ahead.
oh, no, I'm going to sunlock you for a second, actually. Eastern banning out Juno, and Western banning out Zarya.
Interesting they didn't ban the Vendetta, but we were talking about when we were muted up, I think Zarya is a much more versatile pick. Without the bubbles, Vendetta explodes a lot easier, I think. We've got WMU attacking, EMU defending. We did not get to see much of WMU's attack in their last match, so I'm curious to see how they progress throughout this.
We got Ramatra picked as tank on both sides this time.
Oh, the Ramatra Ditto, yeah. Looks like more in favor for a brawly kind of comp. I really like this Symmetra Bastion. Get some good damage up front. Lucio's going to get him through, and Bap is just some great burst healing when everybody's in a group. It's pretty nice.
And like last series, we saw the Ramatra coming out for Jonah, and I do feel like it was his better tank pick. So hopefully
he was definitely putting in work.
And put it into a fight this game.
Defend objective A.
Oh wait, I had the team mixed up. I apologize. We have Cassidy and Reaper on offense.
Oh, those get bucket really quickly.
Immediately. Yeah. Maybe looking to go around, take that high ground, using the teleporter to get the space behind them as well, though. Too smart. And rotating through the hotel, very smart from EMU here. Just gonna give up the point and see if they can kind of fight after where they drop.
Interesting mix up here. It's like a swap of sides. He's playing.
Right. Getting onto that point is really strong, though. Forcing him off that high ground. We're going to have Cassidy peppering anybody from up top, especially with the Symmetric teleporter being down. This is going to be a strong position for Cassidy to be in. Taking a few pot shots. Bastion third form coming up in the teleporter, ripping apart the Sania.
Jonah goes down.
Jonah down too. Amazing positioning from EMU, really adapting to this quick playstyle that WMU tried to bring out. Looks like they're going to be a bit unsuccessful in cleaning up. Lucy's going to get back to the spawn room.
Make it a little bit easier to form up and go for that second tag.
Yeah, Symmetra is very strong right now. They nerfed her teleporter recently, but I mean, she is still... Teleporter's got a ton of health. It's a short cooldown. It really provides some great mobility, and those turrets, man.
It was a great play by Eastern to get the teleport behind, get that hallway on lockdown.
EMU's going to hold up that position there now, it looks like. Jonah going to use turret form, or Nemesis form a little early. Going to get into that corner on the point for a second, but EMU is locked down in that background area.
Stopping right and left here between the two Ramatas right on point.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Field coming out.
Deep, gets a pick on the sport.
Kiriko ult. Oh my god, an amazing Kitsune. Symmetra's going to try and stall for a second, but that was a textbook Kitsune ult. They got walked down by the Ramatra, the swings coming out left and right like you were saying. I really liked how they did that. We're going to be able to see a bit more of King's Row this time around.
Beautiful map it is.
Do have Lucio ult coming up on WMU side. EMU is going to have about all their ults coming up here shortly. They're going to try and hold this corner, get that card pushed by, looks like, Kiriko. Hopefully make some good distance here.
Oh, here comes the Bastion ult. Gonna see some lead falling from the skies.
Jonah gets the ult out. 1-2 swing on them. Few ults coming out. We maybe saw a little bit of an ult dump there. We're speeding in. Gonna get the rest of them cleaned up. 3 ults on the side of WMU. 2 ults on the side of EMU and getting a win because of it. Beautiful stuff. They've still got somebody on Kiriko. Or on point. We've seen a bit of a momentum shift here. EMU's going to really have to put their feet down and hold this choke point, or we're going to get a whole free point because of it. It's going to be tough for them to make some distance here.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad for them, though. They got 3 ults up compared to Western's 1.
Yeah, and I mean, one press of the Q on Lucio's side will shut down that Reaper ult in an instant.
Oh, did we see the Symmetra ult coming out really early here? Spring them off a little bit.
Sania getting picked off by Cassidy and Lucio. The beam from Symmetra just ripping apart.
Rest with a quick fallback after losing Cassidy.
Very smart. Deny ult charge, deny kills. See if you can maybe get a pick while they're getting a little creative. Very good stuff.
Line up back. And Lucio ult gone. Oh, there goes Tom Robin King in the back line looking for that ult angle most likely.
Yeah, and that is going to be a quick cleanup.
Again.
Looks like from WMU, we're still holding on to that the Reaper ult. We're going to have Ramatra ult up in about 30%. But EMU doesn't need ults to win these fights. It's looking like they've got some strong fundamentals, some great pick potential. It's looking to be a bit tough without the ults to kind of get the push here. Cart's moving back slowly but surely. We'll have to see how they do. Otzo's going to play really close here, see if he can get a cheeky damage in. He's going to use the teleporter from Symmetra to get out likely. Yep, there he goes. Window coming through, some great damage.
Jonah goes down, top Robin King goes down.
Absolutely beautiful. Also sitting in that left side or that right side there to pull crosshairs. They get the free window, and while everybody's cockeyed to the right, we just get so much damage through with that Cassidy. Very, very good stuff from EMU. Just how they drew it up.
Absolute rout for Western. They're going to need a lot of momentum to come back from this. In terms of ults, they're going to be sooner to get up all 5 since Baptiste just used his. Oh, here comes Cassidy all right in front of their faces.
He teleports behind using the Symmetra turret. Oh my god.
What a nasty play.
Reaper gets booped back, an unfortunate old Kitsune, and Reaper ult being wasted. And a Ramatra ult coming out to clean up. I mean, this is just great clean play. They have some great plays with the teleporter, being able to get some amazing off angles, and it is very, very tough to get through it all.
Oh, that play of getting the Cassidy behind with his all up was nasty.
Turret's up on the side of EMU. Gonna want to push up. A little late on the rest of their team currently. Looks like we're getting an echo switch from top Ramen King. Gonna see if taking to the skies has a little bit more effect. Oh! Teleport coming through. The stickies will take him out. Ramatra stuck behind while WMU's Ramatra comes through.
Lucio comes out to save the team. Lucio ult gets responded from Western. We're gonna have point
Ramatra stuck behind
here, push it up a little bit, but we look really low all around.
With great cleanse. Great stuff. They got the pick off that teleport. Ramatra on EMU side got stuck behind. They get the cleanup here.
Echo swap comes out and it immediately has effect for Western.
100%. Nyx taking a slip and a fall maybe, or maybe good looking to reset with his team. Gravity is not his best friend. Wall coming from the EMU side, probably looking to get a touch here, but 1.38 meters comes through. OT gonna drop all the ults where they can. The Symmetra beam having some great effect. The Cassidy ult in the back, taken out 2. Lucy's gonna try and touch, and OT drops to 0. Without getting that point, they lose out on that point on the overhead score. And we're gonna have to switch to WMU defending, EMU attacking.
Like
very interesting
stuff.
stuff.
A long game in front of us here. If
100%.
If the fights go either way, back and forth, we're gonna have to move all the way down 113 meters towards that end point.
Now, I did really like our WMU's defense. This last point, when we were watching them on the last map. I'm hoping they can use the verticality and hopefully not have to worry too much about the Symmetra, but EMU will be bringing that back out. The plays you can do on this map with the verticality you can take control of is very strong.
Oh yeah. Looking pretty similar to the team comps on the opposite sides. It doesn't look like 100%. We're doing much of a swap up. The Echo is swapped off, however. I feel like
I think he's still debating.
Swapping back to Cassidy, yep.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to take to the skies without the bunch of flank routes with this this open area of map is.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Ramatra has a ground ability?
He does, yes. His E can pull people to the ground and trap them there as well as do some damage. Very strong ability. Looks like we got WMU keeping control of that high ground with Cassidy. EMU's going to look to fight in the hotel. Maybe see if they can cut off some of that healing.
Really fast.
Jonah and top on. Teleporting up top, going to look to jump the supports. Lucio, Fury, and Anna just going to make their way out.
We're looking at flow of the first round.
Yeah, some deja vu. Not quite dropping point. There it is. The drop point. Sim's going to be able to do what she does best and play a little bit of defense. Jonah, unfortunately, getting ripped apart. The Sim turrets, the Ramatra left, right. A great anti coming from out, though, and the teleporter saving.
Pocketed very well by the supports there.
Able to hold it down for just a bit longer, but, I mean, they're in no rush. They've got 3 minutes to work with here. They're going to just do their best to farm ults. Jonah, being in the low ground here, is at a bit of a disadvantage. Otso doesn't have to worry about dying down here at all with the Sim TP whenever he needs it, having field to come up as well.
He's getting pretty low down there, though, and it doesn't
oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, but while he's doing that, distracting the tanks and DPS, his backline's getting picked off. Western is down both their supports right now. Or one of their supports, not that.
They are down their tank, though. They might have a bit of issue pushing Jonah off here. Cassidy's flanking from the hotel, getting a pick on Raider.
Jonah's got no one to back him up, and it's a easy sweep for Eastern here.
Oh, man. Yeah, the off angles and the positions that these guys are getting on the EMU side is honestly jarring. It's tough to play around 100%. Sania taking an aim duel with Blue, though. Getting the pick. Also taking a little teabag on Blue's side. Just showing the team a little love.
Got a ults coming up. Western almost has all 5, except for that recall. Same for Eastern here. You really might see an ult spam coming out. And there's the Ramatra right there.
Huge swap. A Nano coming out as well.
Symmetra's caught in the backline. She goes down. There goes Blue. Jose Baptiste. And it's a clean sweep. Left one standing.
Looks like Symmetra maybe got stuck in. I'd assume she wanted to pull the Ramatra to her and then teleport out. Ramatra's ult, as we know, only stays up if there are people within his area. But unfortunately, the Nano was just too much damage and everybody kind of fell apart. Very good play from WMU there.
Sadly, they
have to be wary, though.
Response, though, so Eastern has all 5 of theirs. Here comes
Eastern
the
having some great patience. Teleporter behind, taking care of that high ground, getting the window up. Also taking a swing on the old lady Anna. Trading tanks.
Plenty of ults come out on both sides.
They're not trading tanks, sorry.
Jonah is still standing. He's got a big advantage on the side of Desania takes out Symmetra from behind.
Still getting some decent push here, though. Jonah now going down prior to my incorrect comms before. Also going to be coming back first with the attacker's advantage a little bit. We're going to have to see a very strong hold as the cart reaches that 113 mark.
3 minutes on the clock. They're going to have to hold for a while here. We're going to need Jonah back to contest this point at least a little bit.
Yeah. You got Reaper ult up again, but EMU very good at holding their ults when they need it. And
oh, wow!
Taken out. Shot in the head, that dead eye.
Shut down immediately as that ult comes up. And there's the Ramatra ult in response. Otso's just taking it all the way to the back line, and it is over for Western Michigan. Eastern takes the point.
Very tough Symmetra play there. Some tricky TPs. We saw some really good synergy in the first map with Zarya and Vendetta. Some even better synergies with the Symmetra. It seems like EMU did their homework and we're ready to play on a map of this caliber.
Jonah taking play of the game.
Love to see it. This was the Nano. Very good stuff. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I think that is the last match of the day. We're very proud of our WMU going 1-1 on the day. EMU a very tough opponent, and MACU able to be taken down.
Indeed, it was a similar situation to MACU, just reversed back onto Western. Both teams played very well. It seemed like Eastern had a little bit more of that strategy and comp going into the first game, and I think it put us on the back foot going into Kings Row, but Both teams held up pretty good, and it was a nice fight.
Very close game.
All right. GG's to both teams, and thank you for watching. See you later.
Have a good night, guys. I would assume so. I mean, game's over. Surely, right? Thanks for watching. Yep, dub. Yeah. Very fun stuff. That was fun, though. Hey, maybe they'll invite us back. I mean, we got some great synergy. What can we say? I think I need to go get something to eat, though. Yeah. There are just levels of this fucking game. I think we could not adapt to the Vendetta fast enough, and then Symmetra has some great mobility. We weren't reacting to that quick enough either. Seems like if you catch WMU by surprise, it's going to be a bit of a toughie. MACU was playing very slow. It was definitely a lower level of play. But I'm gonna bounce to get some food, and then I might join the other VC here. Holy shit, that shit's bumping. Oh, they're all playing League though. They're norms? Oh hell no. Wait, Phantom's on deadlock though. Wait, I'm locked. Alright, I'll see you, bro.
I keep forgetting I have to
God.
change my room. Not ARAM A.
He just slammed a BT
It's
on
fine.
Rumble.
Oh my god, we have a PTA Evelyn.
It's fine.
How's he supposed to know, Jacob?
Holy
It's just
PTA
funny,
Evelyn.
bro.
Jacob.
The great thing about Evelyn is my runes literally do not matter.
How is it
You have
being
to
on the
pick those
casting
arms up,
couch,
Jacob.
You're on the
Oh, hang
casting
on,
couch
guys.
with Colt, right?
You're fine. I'm about to be out of my
sure?
game, so